Hi, guys. Let's go live on YouTube. Right, content here. Here. All right, welcome in, you guys. Welcome. I'm doing a small show today where everything starts at $12. I think I have some pre-bids, maybe. So let me grab all the stuff with the pre-bids on it. Here's one of them. And then I think I have the tile also. Yeah. And then, that bag is real nice. That bag got two pre-bids on it. 1, 2 pre-bids on it. I'll be right back in the chat. I'm just pulling pre-bids. In the fairy lamp. Ooh, good one. And the little raccoon. Well, he looks like a raccoon, but he's actually a cat. Hey everyone, take a look at my shop. I've got 36 items up for auction today. And then I have this too. Okay. So I have not shipped anything since the 15th. So we're going to combine if you bought from that week. So hi, Cynthia Pants. How are you, friend? So we're going to combine. So if you guys bought anything from the 15 on, I was waiting for my bubble wrap, but I got notice from Adam that it came today. So I'll start my shipping tomorrow and then continue it into Friday. And then we're gone for the weekend. I'm good. Just kind of tired. I have a toothache that I know I need to take care of. It's one of those things. Toothaches always show up when you just do not need it to. So I know I have to go take care of that. Right now it's good. It's just, it's sensitive. You could tell there's like a cavity or something going on there. So I'm going to go. I want to go there with like some Instagram influencers' teeth. You know how they always have like perfect teeth? I'm going to say, I'm going to open up a credit card just for my teeth. Do this, whatever you need to do so that I could stop having any troubles with my teeth. I've always had trouble with my teeth since I was a little girl. I've always had cavities and lots of problems. I've had 12 root canals in my life. Hi, Caroline. Welcome in, guys. Take a look at my shop. I have quite a few things. Nice things. Okay, the cat mug. I'm going to grab it also. That's a nice one. That's vintage and cannot find it online. I cannot find it. They really are. I really, really, really hate it. Welcome in, you guys. If you're looking at me right now over on YouTube and Facebook, you can come on over to knickknacks.net, niknax.net, and you can just register to bid. I think once you get on the website, it asks you to put your emails and email stuff and all that, and somewhere there it says sign up, and I think you have to like put in your financials and everything like that. So welcome. It is 8:31. I guess we'll get started. Let me just grab some things that I'm seeing pre-bids on. I want to make sure that I get you guys everything you need in your life. Okay, this one. And then I have the Jonathan Adler plate that I'm just going to run for 12. I got sick of it sitting there and I wasn't listing it. It's my fault. And I was like, I'm gonna put it for $12 and see what happens. All right, let me just find the little Tonala. I know I have it here somewhere because I just saw it. And Adam's chicken is on. Oh, here it is. Okay, I think I got them all. Hi, Sandy. Oh, well, hi. My name is Samantha. I am Jolie Flips Vintage, Jolie, on YouTube, and I sell here on Jocelyn Crazy Lamp Lady's platform. This is the only place I sell live. I sell somewhere, two other places, but I sell mostly here and live here. So welcome. You are welcome to join us over on Knickknacks if you'd like. So, oh, thank you. I thought it would be cute. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make these listings happy. I downloaded Photo Room and I was like, I want to do this for you guys, make it look good. All right, let me grab a ball that just rolled away, a little ornament, a little Cloisonné one. Rolled away. Come back here, you. All right, guys, so I guess we'll get started. Oh, thanks so much. I'm trying to put it in a position where like you could see it clearer, and I think Photo Room is really good with that. You're welcome, Sandy Pants. All right, so let's get started, y'all. Everything in tonight's auction is starting at 12. I'm going to have several of these as I clearance out a lot of my items. And I can always promise that they're going to be good things, good stuff, because I only buy good stuff, in my opinion. But anyway, so we're going to start out with my favorite item on tonight's show. And it's the vintage Cloisonné sunflower pitcher that I just thrifted at, aw, thanks so much, Cynthia. I just thrifted at World Thrift. Look at it though. It is really cool and there's nothing wrong with it. And I really like the branch like handle that's going on here. And there's no chips or cracks. And then there's like a little flower motif there. And that's the bottom of it. What's really great about Cloisonné is that it actually takes a long time to make. And I don't know that people know that. It is cool, right? So yeah, because they have to lay down the rods and then they have to fill it. And so it's awesome. So I'm going to run it for just $12 and there is a pre-bid on it. Isn't it fantastic? I don't know when I'm ever going to find something like that again. It had just come off a cart. Super yellow, sun yellow. I was going to put you guys in the box so you could see it better, but I think you could see it better this way. Hi, Amanda. Hi. House 1 is going to steal it. Oh, hi, Jeannie. I haven't. Oh, you should go there. Oh, thanks. I wore makeup for you guys today. Congratulations, House. I think that was a pre-bid from yesterday. I was like, I feel like putting makeup on today. All right, let's see. Make sure I grabbed everything here. Yeah, okay. This plate. Woo! This is beautiful. It's Turkish and it is vintage. Inan Genie Decor, handmade in Kütahya. I think that's what they're saying. But it's no chips or cracks. It's so perfect. And there's a little rope thingy here so you can hang it. It's ready to go. All of the measurements are in the listing. So I'm going to start that for only $12. It looks like Cynthia went for it. Hello Kitty items? Occasionally I do. I'm sure I have some in my inventory somewhere. But not tonight. Oh, thank you, Janie. You're so sweet. You've been okay? You're going to go over to World Thrift tomorrow? I had gone over to both of the stores yesterday. Today I went to a autism or something like that, community store. I don't know, but I did a reel on it. Congratulations, Cynthia. That is such a beautiful plate. You need toys? Okay. Congratulations. Oh, hey, Letitia. Hey, everyone. Letitia's a good friend of mine. Second Chance Treasure. She's here on Knickknacks. She's got great stuff, too, and she's all the way out in California, so, you know, they got that stuff that we don't have down here, so I know that for sure, because when I went down there, it was like, whoa, y'all got some stuff. Okay, let's see. The next thing we're going to do is this guy. He is so cute. He's chalkware. I don't know how old he is, but he's really well made. There he is. Got lots of awesome stuff. I know, way too much though, right? I can't scroll for some reason. Oh, wait a minute. Any boho or hippie? Yeah. So come on over to Knickknacks. And I have a lot of boho tonight. So you want to come on over here. It's going to be kind of a quick show because I only have 36 items. So, hi, Sam. Was just watching your latest video. Yeah, and here I am. Oh, thank you for watching and supporting us. It really means a lot. Any boho? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I consider myself a bohemian. So, I got lots of stuff for you. All right, that's going for $12. I know, and I love all the California stuff. The only thing is, you know what I noticed, Letitia, is that I feel like it's so pricey out there. Like I have to be very picky. And you know, and you would think that it's pricey here, right? But it everyone says, "Oh my God," you know, they leave me comments on YouTube and say, "Oh my gosh, your stores are so expensive," and I'm just like, "They are?" Well, I just got back from California, and they seem pretty pricey, but better things, I think. Congratulations, Danny. That one is yours, friend. We'll send it to you. That was a score. That was a nice. Okay, let me see. All right, the Tonala. All right, this is just really cute. It's my last one. I had 4 different animals, and this is my last one. I got this in an antique mall called Antique Mall Y'all in Miami. That's what it's called. And there was a bunch of these at the store, so I picked up 4 of them, 4 of my favorite ones. No chips or cracks, ready to hang. And I'm going to run it for only $12. Good evening. Hi. Welcome. Do you guys like my nails? This is like, it's a new one. It's cat eye, and then they put chrome over it. It's really pricey, but I really love it. Thank you. I was like, that's just really fun. Or isn't it? Yeah, I got it done in, what's that place called now? Boca Nails West. Yeah. I did a little thing on it online, a little reel. Congratulations, Cynthia. That's my last one. I think that's my last one. I think Pam got the other ones. Oil slick, yeah. That's like all the rage now, right? The magnet stuff, but you could see the cat eye in the middle of it. Then they put the chrome on top. I got a 3D flower on mine this time. It's so cool. You did? On your nails? Oh my gosh. Well, I wish I could see it. I just love getting my nails done. If it's the right people, because sometimes I get really bored. Like sometimes I go get my nails done and they don't really talk to me, or it's just kind of cold. But I found the right people this time. I'm really happy with them. They're in West Boca. So this is very different. Very, very clean mug. I really tried to look this up online. Can't find it. It says dare to be different, which we do. Let me just make sure that's not a chip. Let me just make sure. Nope, not a chip. Okay. Boy, I got scared sometimes. All right, nothing at all. It's just a shadow of something. This is just some extra paint. I don't know why it's on the handle. And on the bottom it says Drew Strubble is the artist. Pine Ridge Art, made in Canada. Made in China, designed in Canada. Dishwasher and microwave safe. Although I wouldn't put this in the dishwasher. You don't want to ruin the, the design. So that's going for $12. Hi, Teresa. Let's see. It is 3.25 inches and 5.75 inches tall. It is a big mug. It is a tall mug, really. But I thought that was really colorful, and I wanted to bring a lot of colors to you guys today. And Cynthia's gonna win this one. Yes, ma'am. That is coming to you. Occasionally, Sandy. It's not really my forte. I do like scarves around fall. I do like tonight. I have 2 little totes. I do jewelry a lot. I'm mostly vintage. A gift for she's gonna like that. That's definitely different. Okay, let's see. Lithophane. Yep, this one is gonna be a steal at 12. So it is, I believe that this is a Bernardo Limoges, but it's not written. They're not always written. No chips or cracks. That is the little underplate, and it is a lithophane fairy lamp. So what's going to happen is you're going to put a little flameless candle in it, or you could put a regular flame candle, but I don't want this to get black if it was me, so I would probably put a battery operated one. But it's lithophane, so what's going to happen is the flowers are 3D, so it's going to cast this beautiful shadow of all these hanging flowers on your wall and within. So I took a photo of what it looks like, and you could click on it and you'll see. All right, that is going for $12. That's no problem. Don't need clothes anyway, but just asking. Yeah. Hi, Katie. How are you? Yeah, I wanted to get into clothes, but one of the reasons why I don't resell clothes is too much is because I'm allergic to dust. So if it's like accumulating or, I don't get around to putting it like vacuum sealing it or whatever, it's just going to sit there and probably get ruined. So, but I do love it. I want to kind of get to know more about clothes and like how to resell it. But congratulations, house one. That one is yours, friend. Hi, big deal. Welcome in, you guys. Right now I'm just running through pre-bids. So if there's anything you like, let me know. I think this is going to be a little bit of a fast show. I'm trying to talk in between, but at the same time. There's a pre-bid on Adam's rubber chicken. He'll be so happy. All right. It's from the videos. He kept the other one. All right. So this is Handmade in Kona by Connie, who's the artist of Hawaii. It's just so beautiful. The glaze is not even, I don't even see crazing. It's like 3D. Look at the colors on that. And it says Hawaii. Probably a souvenir piece, but it is actually an artist made piece. So no chips or cracks anywhere. So pretty. We're going to go for 13, and that's going. Oh, thank you, Katie. I'm doing okay. I'm feeling okay. How are you? You would be good at selling clothes. Thank you, TMA. I appreciate that. I really do. I sell like I used to sell like high-end luxury bags, but it was such a hassle, like you had to go and find out if it was authentic and all that. I resell my own. I do have, I know this is crazy, but I used to buy Gucci. So I have like the receipts and everything. So I could sell my own stuff and authenticate it. Congratulations, Karen. I want to thank you for your bids. That is coming to you, friend. It's so beautiful. All the mermaid colors. Okay. I'm gonna do the little kitten. He's so cute. He looks like, I thought it was a raccoon at first, but no, it's definitely a kitten. It's Otagiri, and it says it at the bottom. I don't know what all that writing is. It's probably from the thrift stores. There's no chips or cracks. Ceramic. It is so cute. Oh my goodness. If you look at my photo, you'll see that I stuck him into like a field with flowers or something. All right, he's going to go for 12, and that's running. Shared. Hi, Louisiana Lamb. Welcome in, friends. Here is a vintage Otagiri gray cat or kitten. I put both words. Looks like Nancy's going for it. Adorable. He's hollow. Nancy's going to get it. All right, Nan, you got that, friend. That's my friend. She lives locally. So I'll be meeting her. I'm going to run the Jonathan Adler plate. I can't wait to run the chicken. It's funny. Okay, this is Jonathan Adler from his Happy Chick collection. It is dishwasher microwave safe, but I don't know why they say that because the last thing you want to do is put transferware in a dishwasher because it's going to wear. So there's no chips or cracks. It's perfect. I got this in Palm Beach a while back. Beautiful lavender colors, and that's going for $12. You're welcome. Nancy's here. Nancy, are you back? Hi, Danny. I think you won the little bird. Oh, thank you so much. Um, I did a reel on YouTube, a short on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook of it. Hey, and it shows the name of it. You're back? Oh, great. So we need to hang out. We're going to go to Disney this weekend for my dad. I want to treat him to something because we've been too busy for him lately, and I want to treat him. Congratulations, Cynthia. You got that. Oh, my God. That's a steal. He's been kind of lonely because we've been so busy. All right, let's do the gorgeous, colorful, floral crewel tote. I picked this up last minute. I don't even think it's in my video because I cashed out at the ATM in my video. I said, I'm going to go get money at the ATM. And then when I cashed out, I went back and I saw this and I went back for it. Maybe I showed it. I don't remember. But it is like a tan, and then it is a crewel. I just love how this is braided. I think that's really cool. And then the inside is super clean. It's hard to show it, but I do have a photo of it. And then this is the back of it. Oops. Oops, knocked down a vase. It's the back of it. Isn't it so good? Anyway, I'm going to start it at 19, and that's going. Can't wait. Yeah. Love your YouTube videos. Oh, thank you, Donna. That's so nice. I really appreciate that. I thought, how bohemian is this, right? That is so pretty. I have a really nice big pink one that I'll do an auction for soon. Yeah, perfect thrift bag. If you buy little things, if you're like me and you're hauling big stuff, I don't know. Hey, congratulations, Shuttle Mom. That's coming to you, friend. Thank you guys for your bids. Let me put this here for you. Okay. Some fun stuff coming up. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is the gold tone enamel floral photo holder and earring holder. So you don't have to put photos there, though. You can just put like small bracelets or little necklaces and stuff like that. But there's nothing wrong with anything. I think there's just a little bit of brassware right there, like patina. But in overall great condition, bejeweled, no jewels missing. And that's going for only $12. And it's so pretty. I'm having it's starting. I feel it, Cynthia. I'm having the toothache. I might just go there tomorrow and just be like, check this out. Can you fill it? They're gonna tell me I need a root canal. I know it. Yeah, it's just like when the air hits it. You know that feeling? I hope I'm not stirring up anybody's T-pain. Congratulations, Cynthia. Thank you so much for your bids, friend. You're getting all the good stuff. I appreciate it. Yeah. Now I'm in the dental field near you. You are? Are you a dentist? I need a new one. All right, let's do Adam's rubber chicken. If you remember, he did pick this up in Hialeah, the second chicken. He thought it was so funny. So I'm going to run it for $12. Letitia. Isn't it so good? It's so different. It is hilarious. Like it's like a nagging. She is fabulous. Adam's like, just put her out for auction. See if anyone wants it. I'm going to say, Letitia sure did. They're cute. Congratulations. I can't wait to send that to you. You're just going to love it. It's great. Oops, what am I doing? All right, I think I'm done with the pre-bid. So now we're going to do everything else. Okay, here we go. Let me grab the Tonala bird. Beep, 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 beep. Let's see. Oh. I put them in branches. Do you see the photo? If you click on the listing, you'll see it. Here's a Mexican Tonala handcrafted terracotta bird. He's got a little bit of wear, but no chips or cracks. A little bit of paint wear. And that's it. I was really paranoid about this one because they slapped the sticker right on top of it. And what happens if you don't soak it off? It pulls all of it off. So I soaked it off, and then it had a clay smell. And I go, oh my God, did I damage the clay? Nothing happened. The clay just dried off and everything was fine. A little bit of paint loss right up here. He's an oldie. So I know I talk a lot, but I want to tell you guys a little bit about this, especially if you're a reseller. So Tonala is painted with food colors like vegetable or fruit, those colors. That's why over time they get these muted tones. But at one point this was a lot more vibrant than it was. So this could have been beets, I don't know, but it's organic and it's food. So that's why it looks muted, and that's the beauty of it. So that's going for just $12. So aggravating. I know it. Hi, Carlitos. How are you, friend? Blondie's Bubbles in the house. Beautiful Tanala bird going for $12. Really pretty. Usually they're cracked right down here. That's what I see at the thrift stores. But he's not. He's good. Thanks, TMA. He's really good. Just has a little bit of paint loss, but like it goes with all that organic stuff I was telling you about. It's just really cool. Hey, that's yours, friend. You sure did, Jen. Congratulations, TMA. I love that piece. Been in my collection for a little bit. All right, guys. Yeah. Sometimes I have the little ones too on for auction. You guys, this is really insane. So I can't find this anywhere online. So I didn't know what to value it as. I was gonna, put it in one of my shops for like 48, but look, you can't find this online. I looked everywhere. I think it's an older Talavera piece, but it's a wall pocket, and it's like the female version of the Green Man, is the way I see it. It is nice and strong. There is a little bit of dried soil inside, so there's the indication that it's been used. But there's no chips or cracks, which I found fascinating. It's redware, which is a type of terracotta. I cleaned it. There was soil on her face, and I washed her face real good. And it says made in Mexico. I'm going to start it for $12. That would be really cute outside or somewhere. It is cool. And different. And I tried to look for it online. I couldn't find it. So I was like, I'll put it on the $12 auction. It's heavy. I think she's real cool and very, very Mexican style. That's beautiful. Imagine her with a bunch of flowers in her head. All right. If you guys change your mind with that one, let me know. I will rerun it. She has a fantastic. Okay, let's do the fused glass dish. This is that nice piece of thick fused glass. I love the swirly. I said it the other night as well. And nice polished bottom. And it's a handkerchief face. Or tea light holder. Or votive holder. You could do anything with it. All right, let's see. I've got it going for only $12 for the fused glass. And it's big. It's not like the smaller ones that I've shown you guys in the past. Gorgeous fused glass handkerchief face or candle holder, because it could fit like a candle only, or you could use it for flowers or potpourri. That would be pretty. Hi, Mom. All right, thank you guys for looking at this one. All right, let me show you some more stuff. Okay, we'll do the tote. I have a tote. Grab it. There's some ceramic pieces on it. All right, I got one more tote in the house. This one's Granny Squares. I made a little bow for you. Let me show you how this is. So it's got like double strings, double yarn there. So you can tie it if you want. That's a cute little tote for thrifting also. And it's nice and stiff. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't have any weird smells. Nice and clean inside. And something my grandma would make for me, I think. It's really cute. All right, that's going for just $12. Yeah, it's perfect for fall. I love my Granny Squares. Hi, Bayou. How are you? It was so cute. Yeah. Cute little tote. Granny Squares tote. Very boho. Where's Sandra? She would have liked that. It's cute. And you could take this off, but I wouldn't. I thought that was cute. Or you could just, put a new string or something. All right. Let's find some other stuff. All right, we're going to do the Anthropologie vase. This doesn't say Anthropologie, but it was sold at Anthropologie. I created a whole post about it on social media about how Anthropologie sources from different companies, and then I listed all the the people that they do source from, the ones that I knew. So this had, and I know it's Anthropologie because I had a smaller one, and I think I have another smaller one somewhere, and it had the Anthropologie sticker on it. So it's for sure an Anthropologie vase. But the reason I picked it up was not because it was Anthropologie. I picked it up because it has this really nice yellow glaze that's thinly placed over the terracotta. And I love it when the clay comes through the glaze. I find that stunning. And I love when it dips down thick down here too. It's just delicious. And there's no chips or cracks. And it's redware. So there's my Anthropologie vase. I'm going to run it for 12. So beautiful. Little pop of color. If you have like warm tones in your living room and you just want to add a pop of color, like that would be perfect. Hi, welcome in, Iso. You might be a new person. And welcome to Knickknacks. Thank you. Tanya, how are you, friend? Anthropologie. So beautiful and thick and really good quality. And that one's yours, friend. This one is so good. You're going to love it. Hi, how are you? I just ate a whole bunch of grapes, and it's just so much. It's like, oh, it looks chartreuse because of the clay underneath, but it's really like a nice lemon yellow. Hi, Donna. Oh, okay. So you're gonna click on before I'm about to run an item, and during when I run it, you can click on the listing at the bottom of your screen. Just click on it and look. It'll say. I think you have to scroll down maybe a little bit, and it'll say what your shipping is. There's two good news pieces. The two good news pieces. Number one is that I combine shipping, and number two is that I use Ground Advantage. So I no longer use Priority, which I was doing before. Okay, so let's do this vase. A lot of people have asked me for this vase. I don't know if you're in here, people from YouTube. So, oh, you're so welcome. So we'll like do this one for example, and you'll see it'll pop up on your screen when you hit it. Okay, so it is a rare Art Deco double heart ceramic vase. I cannot find this online. There was a blue similar one, but was straight with this kind of double heart, and it was very vintage from the 1950s. So I don't know. There's some crazing in the glaze. It's not marked on the bottom. That's from the store. And there's little cork feet to protect your surface and the vase. And like I said, no chips or cracks. There is some signs of use inside. I think there's like some dust, or maybe, I don't think that's soil, but it's in overall amazing condition. Super cool. I'm gonna run it for $12, and I got that one in Palm Beach. Oh yeah, did you find it? You found it? Tay's mom, thank you. Y'all are all so good. C Jack, welcome in. Running the rare Art Deco double heart ceramic vase. All right. Thank you guys for looking at that. Let me put that over here. Okay, let me see what else. The next thing, the rerun. Yeah, sure, of course. The face one, yeah, it's the only one I had. I think that was a wall pocket. This one. Monica, how are you, friend? Restart. Okay. Super, really super cool piece with no chips or cracks. And that is going for just $12. Hi. Welcome. She is really beautiful. And there was another one on the shelf, but I left it because there was a crack in it. And I thought about buying it, but then I thought, I don't like to bring things with cracks. I just don't. Because I don't know that I would want it for myself. So if I get stuck with an item, then there's a crack in it. Beautiful. Made in Mexico. Very, very weird. I couldn't find anything on it. There's a little bit of crazing. No, that's not even crazing. It's just like a sheen to the glaze. I don't know. Congratulations, Shuttle Mom. That one is yours. Thank you guys for your bids. That's a really nice one. Very different. All right, we're going to do the, this one's a Navajo artist, I think. Let me see. Yeah, her name is Edith John. So here's the thing. When I saw this, I knew it was an Edith John, but it kept saying, why is it not marked? Why is it not marked? Well, it is marked. If you look beyond the store writing, there's a faint signature of the artist. She's a famous Navajo artist, and she creates these beautiful chickens. There's many of them online, and they go for about $30 to $50, depending where you sell it. This one has a little split here in the base of the wood, which could just be natural from the wood, but it's an overall amazing condition. Look at the feet. So I'm going to run this Edith John for just $12. Super lightweight. Adorable. I love the kitschy stuff, you know, especially things with like a lot of color. And I love that about Florida because thank you so much. I know I got them done tonight. It's cat eye and chrome. This is crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe they said you're my first customer to have that chrome and cat eye. I'm like, I am. I felt so special that I made a reel about it, and then I promoted the business. So I just thought they were so cool. All right, let's continue with the folk art. Oh no, let's do this. This is beautiful porcelain. I don't even know how to explain it. There's a tag. You did? I was crazy. That guy was so cute too. His name is James. I was like, my favorite name. James Douglas Morrison. Jim Morrison. He had no idea what I was talking about. All right, so I can't explain how this feels. It feels really luxurious. You've got your bisque porcelain back here, unglazed, and then this gorgeous glaze in the front. And you have the tag, so if you need to give it to someone as a present, it's like it's new. It's by Demdaco. Demdaco are the same people that bring you Willow Tree, you know, those faceless figurines. This is by Marjolaine Basten, and it says it on this. She's the designer. And Marjolaine Basten, I know that her work is usually found in Hallmark. Yeah. So it's got this beautiful bird on it. It says, each little flower that opens, each little bird that sings, he made their glowing colors, he made their tiny wings. So religious, peace, and beautiful. Oh, you love her? Yeah, I do too. I sold recently a calendar with blocks on it. You had to take the blocks off and you just made the numbers. Recently sold that after like 2 years of it being listed. All right, I'm running this beauty for $12. There are no chips or cracks on it, and it's Nature's Journey Marjolaine Basten for Demdaco. Beautiful. Surprisingly, no chips or cracks. But you know, with Christmas coming up, and it is a religious item. Some, you know, it's very specific. Some people would need it, some people would not. I would need it in my life. I love it. It's beautiful to hang. All right, thank you guys so much. If you change mine, we'll rerun it. I like the bird on it. Speaking of birds, we're going to run 2 bird items next. Could you believe there are no chips or cracks on this guy? What? It's just so crazy. It says Japan on the bottom. And the thrift store that I found this in, give it a day, it would have had a bunch of chips. Broken feathers and all sorts of stuff. But the yellow was just so great. I think I have a thing for yellow. Yeah, I think I do. Matches the yellow vase. Let me see. Why, yes. Why, yes, it does. And then I have this other little bird here that I'm going to show soon. He's real cute. Also, no chips or cracks. That one I paid up for because I needed to rescue them. All right, they were in the video. I don't know if you guys saw it. All right, let me find this one. So they're double birds. So if you think about it, you're getting a twofer. 2 for 1. No chips or cracks, written Japan on the bottom. And that's going for just 12. Beautiful birds. Thanks, Tanya. I just love them. They're very detailed. I figured let me show you guys the birds before they have the zoo train this weekend. I didn't want to interfere with it, so I'm going to go away on the weekend. It's all capital letters Jolie, Jolie _59, 59. I do too. I love birds. They remind me of my mom. She really loved birds a lot. She would literally, congratulations, friend. She would literally be like by the window and I'm doing something important, like, I don't know, whatever. And she'd be like, Samantha, Samantha, come here. The birds are so cute. You have to see them because we have these 3 beautiful palm trees outside and we get parrots and all sorts of stuff in them. Congrats, friend. That's a nice piece. I love the parrots. They're so beautiful in Florida. Okay. Oh yeah, the other bird item. Okay. Let me show you guys this one. I'll explain to you why I rescued them. There were a bunch of them. And knowing that thrift store, they're gonna break. And so this one is so realistic looking in person. The flowers are intact. This ceramic is so well made. It's very luxurious. It feels like Franklin Mint. Yeah, Finch. Home Sweet Home American Goldfinch. Fine porcelain. Princeton Gallery, 1992. Handcrafted in Malaysia. So to me, that was worth it to pick it up. So that's going for 12. I do believe I paid 12 for it. No, what did I pay on it? I think it was $9.99 each one, but I just like, I'm not going to keep them. So I was like, I'll put them up. Everything breaks with me. Like if they're in my home for too long. Super cute. He just wants to come out of the watering can. And you know I love fat birds. So thank you guys so much for looking at that one. I'll rerun it if you want me to. All right, let's bring the tone down a little bit. Yep, it's so cute. And relax with a lake and mountain range scene. I love these mid-century looking mugs. They're just so fun. They're so like cozy. It is in 3D. I don't know if it's Otagiri, but I love the blue water and it's super clean. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. The trees are really well made too. Your next cup of coffee. All right. Find it. Just in case you guys like that or you should gift it to somebody. That's going for just $12. It's a beautiful mug. I have a slight obsession with mugs. Especially the Talavera ones. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, I like Talavera mugs, but I'm thinking about the Mara mugs. I know. I drink tea. You know, it's the Canadian in me. We're under like the British thing, right? So like obsessed. I grew up with tea. So I'm obsessed with it. All right, let me see. The next thing we're gonna do is the Cloisonne Snowman. So he is very vintage. He is like, oh no, he's not vintage. I think I sold you guys the very vintage one, the Santa, right? Okay, so this one's 2010, and there's a little ding on it. There's a little dent and a little bit of. He took a tumble, probably. He fell. He took a fall. Little enamel chip there and a small one there, but he's really nice. And it says 2010, so maybe that is like a significant year for you. But the bottom's real nice and the top. So once you have it hanging on your tree, you don't see the date and you don't see the ding. So it's just really cute. And it's a big bauble too. All right, we're going to run it for 12 if anyone's interested in that. I'm from Montreal. I live off of coffee. So does Adam. Oh, I know, Tanya. Oh my God, there's so many. So many cups, so many mugs I've got just trying to find space for. I have a whole cupboard dedicated to thrifted mugs. Yeah, I'm from Montreal. We moved here in 1999. Sometimes my Canadian will come out, my A and all that. I was just going to ask if people who like mugs usually drink coffee. Yeah. Adam loves his orange bird mug we bought together. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, let's do a little pottery. They're just so pretty. Yeah. My future, and they're like useful. I think that's why people love mugs, because they're pretty, they're attractive, but they're useful too. So it's not just like a decorative thing, you know. My future daughter-in-law lives in British Columbia and was here also. Ooh, British Columbia. Oh, that's so cool. She was down here all summer. I don't drink coffee and don't have mugs. That's good. I don't drink coffee anymore because I'm hypersensitive to it, but I will have a decaf once in a while from Starbucks. Look at that glaze, you guys. I use them for other things like pen holders. Oh yeah, that cat one that you purchased, the tall one, that would be good for like a ruler and some pens, but so don't need mugs for hot drinks. I know. Yeah, that's a perfect glaze. Hi, Crimson and Pam. It is signed, you guys, but I have no idea. Oh wait, yeah, I don't know if it's signed or if it's just. Yeah, I can't tell if it's signed or if it's just like part of the ceramic. Sometimes you can't tell. Next time she comes back is for management. What is your shirts? My shirt says basically me and her shirt. That's a horrible idea. Let's do it. I love to thrift. A lady in an antique shop that I go to uses a flower frog as a pen holder. That's smart. At her register, and I thought that's very genius. I have another shirt that somebody bought me. It said, "Get in the car, let's go through. Get in the car, stupid. Let's go thrifting." And I just don't like that. I don't like that it says stupid. I don't want to call people stupid. I think it sometimes, but I don't want to say it out loud. Sometimes I say things out loud, and then Adam goes, "Did you just say what's in your head again?" I'm like, "Darn it. It happened the other day." All right, I'm going to run this beautiful bowl for $12. I second that. He's like, "You gotta be careful because I'm kind of loud, so I'll say something." He goes, "You said the thing that wasn't supposed to say out loud." Yeah, even when it happens. I forgot to show you the edge. It's a really perfect bowl, but the blue is so different because it's different than the bottom. It's like borderline crystalline the way it is. So, all right, thank you guys so much for looking at that. It's my next soup bowl. I love it so much. All right, let's do some Fostoria. This is my favorite vintage glass company. The next one is Imperial. I'm not a big fan of Westmoreland, although I end up selling a lot of Westmoreland, but it's not my favorite. Look at it. It's opaline. Pink opaline. I just thought that's going to be really pretty to put up for auction. There's no chips or cracks on it. It's pretty awesome. We're going to run it for 12. It's a serious soup bowl. Was I just thinking that or did I just say out loud? Right. It happens to me a lot. I'm sure I've ruined many like actual relationships in the past, like for myself. I'm like, oh crap. This would be really pretty as a candle holder, I think. Thanks, Tanya. Isn't it great? It's really vibrant. Hard to explain. Must see it in person. Hey, that's yours, friend. Hey, if you guys are wondering, like, did she ship anything out since the 15? No. So what if you bought all week? That's all combined. Oh my gosh, I would like you. I like you. Listen, I'm going to tell you the kind of person I am. As a nurse, when I would get report, people would say, oh, be careful, their family's really, their family's gone nuts, ask you a bunch of questions, and the patient's really like crazy and talks a lot. She's always angry or he's always angry. And I'd be like, can we get to the meat and potatoes? Like, what is going on with the patient? You know, don't tell me about the personality. The way you see the patient is probably not the way I'm going to see the patient. And they'd go on and on and on. And guess what? I would go and see the patient, and that was like my best patient of the day. Just some people just don't work well with other people, you know, and I would always like ignore those comments because I'd be like, it's almost like, well, what did you do for the patient not to like you? I don't know, you know, did you take your break when they were in pain? I don't know, but I always ended up being like the patient always ended up liking me, or like they leave with like a smile on their face, not always, but most of the time. And I just thought, well, they were just misunderstood, you know, they were just misunderstood. It happens. All right, this is an artist. Yeah. Okay, this is an artist from, I think it's North Carolina. Let me see. Yeah, North Carolina. Her name is Elise Pinku Pottery from Bryson City, North Carolina. Pinku, her shop is closed down. It says permanently closed online, but she makes this really amazing type of glaze that is like crystalline, borderline crystalline, and faience, which is like a nice French pottery glaze. And it's thick and it's gorgeous. And she has a whole teapot set in this kind of pattern. This is a vase and it's signed by her. So we're going to go $12 for her. And that is going. Fantastic glaze. I really think there's a lot of quality to that one. And signed by her, Pinku. Thanks, Nancy Pants. It's so good quality. Danny back in the house. Is Jocelyn still selling marbles? I had to sit on my hands for two of them. And I really wanted her Josh Simpson one, but then I was like, I just can't do it. Not today. Congratulations, Nancy. That's really pretty. You're going to love that. Man, she had some good marbles. Did that fly just fly into my mouth? No. I spit it out, right? I don't know. Get into the marbles. Yeah, like the paperweights. Yeah. I like them. I really do. It's just that I know myself. I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose them. They're kind of like paperweights, right? All right. So this one had oil in it. I think they were using it as an oil lamp, but it's not an oil lamp. It is a vase. So I had to put denture tablets overnight and cleaned it up real good. I'm going to do it again before I send it out, just to make sure if anyone bids on it. But it is a confetti art glass. It's good glass. This is not like, it doesn't feel cheap. It's mouth blown. It's just amazing. I'm going to run it for only $12. How do I bid? Okay, so at the bottom right, you should see like a little thing that you swipe. So you don't have to now unless you want this. But do you see at the bottom like how this item is running? At the bottom right, you could see where it says to bid, right? Yeah, it should say bid right now. That's it, yeah. If you don't see it, oh, you don't see it? Like at the bottom, like right now when you see my listing at the bottom, do you see something that says beautiful hand-blown glass confetti style bulb vase? If you don't see that or an option to bid, something was missing during sign up. Maybe an email, your address. Oh, you do see it. Okay. So let's pretend we're rerunning this. Now do you see at the bottom $12, 0 bids, 30 seconds? Oh, that's what I see. I don't know what you guys see. It should say you should see $12, 0 bids, 30 seconds, and then swipe to bid or pre-bid or something. You do see that. Should say pre-bid now. If you see that, all you have to do is when you want something, you just swipe it all the way to the right. You're welcome. Swipe or tap depending on what phone you have. Oh, yeah, I think the Apple is swipe. Got it. Okay. Welcome to Knickknacks. Thank you for coming. There's a lot of really great sellers on here. I really appreciate you joining. And I know that Jocelyn appreciates it too. Android is tap. Okay. I want to read Letitia. When I was in the hospital over 10 years ago, I had the most wonderful nurse. So empathetic, so caring, made me feel safe. Oops. When I was scared, she got in trouble because another nurse overheard her asked me if it would be okay if we prayed together. I felt so bad that she got in trouble. You know what? I have to tell you, one of the biggest reasons I stopped nursing is because it's not like I didn't get cozy with my patients. I just was very empathetic, and then I would be told once in a while, not always, depending on who the charge nurse was or the manager. I think it happened to me twice at Broward, and they would say, don't get too cozy with your patients, I mean, like, you don't have to say all that. And then another one, and it was like someone else said something like, you don't have to share your story. Hello, we are freaking human beings. You know what I mean? We're human beings. And if I think about it enough, I'll get very emotional because I'm a patient. You're a patient. We're all patients. And so was that nurse telling me not to say that. So I got so sick of people being treated like customers that, and it's bad. It's happening right now. Yeah. And so I thought, yeah, it sucks because I have this skill that I can help people. But right now I'm helping people decorate their homes. I don't know. I got my master's so I could teach nursing. It was like that when I was doing occupational therapy. Yeah. I loved working. Yeah, hospice. See, I loved working hospice too, but I would go home sad a lot. So that's why I stopped. Bedside manner. Their loss our gain. Aw. And that's why they're in management and not at the bedside. I miss my patients so much, but I don't miss the managers. Yeah. And I was offered the managerial position in RCU, and I didn't want to do it because I was afraid I was going to turn into that person, very corporate. So then I went into pediatrics. I couldn't stand that. This was on the phone because I wanted to be there, and this was telephonic. I didn't like it. It was impersonal. I don't know. I like nursing. It's hard to explain. They teach you to be this compassionate person. They tell you to do it. Then when you do it, you're faulted for it. So I just don't get it. Yay for therapy dogs. I volunteer at hospice. My therapy dog, that's sweet. And that's why they're in. Okay, I read that. Okay. The politics. Yeah, it burned me out. And then I would start saying the thing I wasn't supposed to say out loud. I've been written up for my mouth, you guys. I'm going to run this I already ran it, but I'm going to run this again if anyone likes it. It is beautiful. So I thought, this one I feel appreciated. Not that my patients didn't appreciate me, they did. But it's like once I was told not to do something, then I had to be quiet, and I don't like being told what to do. Yeah, we Italians are like that. And now I'm full time at home and love it. Yeah. This is what I'm doing. My backup is nursing, if in case. Yeah, I worked at Hospice by the Sea for a while. For a little while. And then I went into Vitas. That was nice. Vitas was nice. All right, so now we're going to do some real old brass. Yeah, I did not even think that I could flip full time. So far, so good. It's been working out like for the last 2 years full time. But summer slowdown was a real thing for me, and I panic every summer. So I started applying to nursing jobs, like just in case, like part-time jobs. They haven't even called me. I don't know. I haven't checked my email. But then now it's picking up again. It's if you're a reseller, you always have this panic mode because we sell on more than one platform. Like Jocelyn says, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? But everyone starts freaking out a bit. It's important to save during the year. All right, so this is to pay your taxes. This is a solid brass, and I think it's Israeli. Look at that. It just has that look, I think. Because when I bought this, I bought a bunch of Israeli brass. It doesn't say it. Usually it'll say made in Israel right here. There is a marking, but it's so old that you can't even see it. Flipping is fun because the buying part is fun. But listing and stuff, you can make it fun. I just jam out to like 60s music in the background while I'm listing. All right, that's going for $12. That's a steal on something like that. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Letitia. I love my Israeli stuff. Yeah, me too. Total pro. A total pro. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I mean, I'm sure people think, of course I'm a hoarder. Like, I know I am. I buy more than I sell, but whatever. It makes me happy. Shipping does suck, but Adam and I now use it as a like a means to work out because I'm trying to get back into I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm like doing it fast, and then I'm sweating and I'm like, yeah, this is got to be a real workout, right? All right, here's this cool little box. Oh wait, hold on. Speaking of Israeli, My Jerusalem plate. That is vintage. Scandiano, Italia. So the tile is from Italy. Yeah. But the painted tile is the Jerusalem. And it's in this nice, like, MCM ink, frame, thick frame. Yeah, I use it as a way to, like, lose weight. I even put the air to, like, 76 so that I could sweat more. Then when I get dizzy, then I just, like, put it back up or sit in my car for a bit. This is going for only $12. You can hang it and everything. Really cool. We have so much Israeli stuff, so much like Jerusalem and things like that in our thrift store, and I want to save it. I can't even imagine it going in the landfill. At one point, I thought maybe I shouldn't be buying a lot of it because people are looking for it. So I'll wait, and then I'll go back like a week or two, and it's still on the shelf. So I'm thinking, wow, there's a couple more days until all this stuff gets sent to the either different thrift stores or the landfill, and I can't imagine that. Oh my gosh, I don't want to think about it. All right, so this is really neat. I got lucky with this one. I got it for like close to nothing. The girl's booth was going out, and I was like, oh my gosh, these go for about $30 online, more. They're coconut angels, they're folk art, and they're Mexican, and they're hand painted, and they're really amazing. Perfect for a nice Christmas decor setting or whatever. All right, so we're going to run it for just $12. Sometimes they're signed. It could be signed, and I have no idea. I love her little hands. Oh my goodness. Cactus on her belly. Really pretty. I'm just laughing. I told you guys a lot of things that was in my head. I should have said it. Oh, see, there we go again. We shouldn't have said it. The censorship is just crazy. Like, it would be crazy. I would just say something like, like the prayer thing you were just saying. People come up to you and say, only pray if they offer first. It's like, I ask though, like, are you religious? Would you like me to pray with you? They don't even want you to say that. You can't even say that. What's up with her tatas? Oh my gosh. How about them apples? Yeah, I sold a turtle tile, Jen. I'll find more turtle tiles. How about them little apples? I got really big apples now. I'm telling you, I gotta lose some weight. I mean, that's how I know I gotta lose weight, because when I bend down and I'm like trying to grab something, these are in the way, and I'm like, it's like I'm gasping for air. Yeah, of course, it's like really beautiful and thick. So there's that part. It's going pretty good. I went to the gym today. I don't do too much because I have fibromyalgia, but I'm at least staying active. And Adam and I are taking walks around. We have to spray a lot of like DEET, and then we have to walk. But sure, there's a lot of mosquitoes here. You guys, be careful if you come to Florida. We have like Zika. Just make sure you put DEET on. Zika virus and all those things. You don't want to get any of that. Chikungunya. That's going for $12. Yeah, it is all you need. You're right. And now our pool's gonna. You have fibromyalgia. Oh, that sucks. I know. I really know. It hurts the next day when you work out. Not like normal. Like Adam's like, it's supposed to hurt. I'm like, no, bro. It is worse than what you think. But swimming. We're getting a new pool soon, so I'm gonna be swimming. This is awesome. You could just hang like, it doesn't have like a hook like that. So it's just kind of straight. That's the only thing. If you want to put little rubber things in the middle. Congratulations, friend. That one is yours. It is ready to hang. It is beautiful. Oh, thank you. It's an ongoing thing. But that's what I mean. Like we were talking about before with the patients, like I would say something like that, like, oh, I could relate. And I know when you're not supposed to like relate, but why can't you relate if it's really going on? They're like, well, you don't want to make the patient feel worse than they already do. I'm like, I mean, they're not children. These are like, I'm dealing with adults here. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But, then when I'm a teacher, so when I'm teaching it, I have to tell them these things too. And then I was just like, I don't believe in it. Like, I don't know. Some things I was okay with. Some things I was just like, I don't know. That's a little exaggerating. This is an antique, not antique. I think it's vintage, 1950s. It says Japan, and it's, I guess, for cigarettes, but you can use it as a catch-all. There's a little bit of glaze wear because it's so old, but it's a hand. It's super cute, and that's going for $12. You are not wrong. People need to know they are not alone. Yes, I mean, because I'm thinking about me. What do I want to hear? And you know, I observe, I assess the situation. Yeah, like it's not like I go up to the person and volunteer information about myself. Like I'm spending 12 hours with this patient, and you get to know a lot about somebody. No, I get it, Teresa. Me too. I'm too caring, and it bites me in the butt. It really does. And it makes me be resentful of the profession. I mean, I'm just going to say how I feel. Yeah, it makes me resent the profession, and it makes me angry. But I don't feel anger anymore about it. And, I just wish, I just hope that we can be a little more compassionate. I just don't know why they teach it and stress it so much in school. But then when it comes down to it, they're like, you know, anyway, it's not like I'm giving the patient my number. Like, here, call me later. you know, I'm too empathetic. I would go home in tears every day. I did. I did a lot. Another thing about nursing for me was that because I worked in trauma, so I would have, like, I would take a shower and I would have flashes of the patient in a traumatic position, in a code blue, in a bleeding, in a, not to get detailed, but in a bad position. And I would get jarred. Like one time I got so jarred, I was in the shower and I went, oh, and I went back and I knocked down like all of the shampoo bottles that were in the back on the rack. They all just fell. And it startled me so much. I got so sad that I just sat in the shower with my head in my arms, crying and crying. And at this point, I was a nurse for like 4 years already, but I had lost a patient in his 40s, and he was really too young, and it was just awful. Yeah, I know it. It was awful. And then I kept having these kind of moments, and my mom's like, "You have PTSD. You're having PTSD. You need help." And so I did, your insurance at the hospital will give you a help if you want, but it didn't help. It was not until I left the profession that it helped. So welcome in, Crystal. How are you, friend? Okay, so this is Mexican hammered. I have a lot of Mexican pieces tonight. I really, really, really love Mexican pieces. Mexican hammered aluminum dog motif. And it's 3D on there. Purple stained wood. There's a little bit of a wood issue there. I have to note that. Very small. A little bit of writing from the store. It's stained. And that's the inside of it. So, because I never bring you guys enough dog stuff. So that's going for $12. Hello, friend. How are you doing? And that's going. I don't know why it's purple, but I love it. I like the kind of like a dark tone, dark purple instead of lavender. Empathy is a dying emotion these days. And yeah, that's very well put. Yes, you're right. I felt like I was getting hardened, and that's not good when you feel that way. I think as a nurse, when you start to feel hardened, nope, that's burnout. And I was working a lot. I was the girl who picked up all the extra shifts, and I mean, sometimes I'd work 4 days in a row, 5 days in a row, and I thought, wow, this is great money. I was making bank when I was an RN in the hospital, but it's not about money at the end of it all. You know what I mean? It's like I'm not happy. Yeah. So, Letitia, I mean, this is a caring profession too, if you think about it. I mean, it makes people happy to have nice pieces in their home that to look at. Like my friend Angie, she came here on Knickknacks, and we became really good friends. She has a home in Tennessee and then here too. So when she comes down here, we hang out. And she was telling me that she loves to buy stuff because it makes her so utterly happy to look at them. Like, and that everything is tied to a moment. That's how I feel. I don't have a lot of stuff, but you know how you guys always tell me, like, how do you remember where you bought everything? I don't, but most things I do because I've tied an emotion to it. Like, oh my God, I remember I was with Adam when I picked this up and we had a really good sushi date night or something. You know, I don't know. Right. And that will yell at you every day. Now you can think of Adam and I every time. Oh my gosh. All right, what are we doing? So this reminds me of the candy that, artisan chefs put on top of their cakes. You know what I'm talking about? They make candy like this, like the little nest. Anyway, I just love it so much. There's all sorts of colors in it. I put it up against a blue fabric. It is AI that I used to create this image to put it on top of the fabric, but just to give you an idea of the color contrast. So very pretty. No chips or cracks. And I'm going to run it for 12. Yeah, you know what I mean? It almost makes you want to eat it, but it is a little bowl. And things fit in there just well, just good. Hi, Lisa, how are you? Like, I put some stuff in there just to see. So this would be really cute with some potpourri or glass candy. The color is amethyst, citrine, a little bit of amber, and like a teal. It's really pretty. Thanks, Tanya. Really is. I could promise you that you will likely love the pieces that I sent you guys. If you're like on the fence, like, I don't know if I really want it, but then you bid anyway. Hopefully when you open up your boxes, that makes you smile, because it makes me smile putting it in the boxes. So congratulations, friend. That one is yours. I think, oh, she's going to love this. I should write you guys little notes. All right, I think I have 2 more things, and then we'll recap the things that didn't sell, which I usually do. All right, here's a little, this is your next Swisher mug for when you brush your teeth. I thought of that. Or it could be for your toothbrush. Just throw it in. Simple, but very mid-century. I just love the blue flowers on that. That's the bottom of it. Stylized, or yeah, is that what you call stylized mug? Scandinavian style, because that's what the flowers remind me of. So that's going for $12. You do? Oh, good. There was a lady, she's been buying from me from the beginning when I had like 20 subscribers on YouTube, and she's local. But the other day she sent me a picture of an empty room and said, I need to fill my room up with your stuff. Which blue was your? Oh, yeah, it is pretty. Don't worry. Rafi, I've got lots of stuff. More shows coming. You're just going to love the stuff. But which blue was my color? I know. I have started liking blue. But yeah, so she sent me this empty room, and she goes, I need you to help me decorate. I'm like, fine. So she goes, like this. And she shows me another room that looks like a study, and it's got all of my stuff I've ever sold her. And she just placed it so nicely in there. I was just like so emotional, like overcome with emotion, because it was like all of my things over the years, her things now, Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just got them done today. So there's cat eye and chrome over it. Yeah, it kind of has that Tonala feel. I really think it's Otagiri that made that. I could be wrong. Okay, so then here's the last thing. This one is really cool. Oh, here it is. Wait, where is it? All right, so this is an unusual painting. It is a painting, and it is Thai. And you can hang it or just display it on a tabletop or shelf. And the corners are pretty tight. This one's a little, but it's not mobile. So why is it unusual? Because the design is created by crushed semi-precious gemstones. Yeah. All of this is crushed gemstones, and here and here and here. So it's pretty awesome. I have the measurements, 7 by 9, and I will start it for $12. It is cool. I thought she was beautiful. Oh, thank you, Shuttle Mom. I appreciate that. I thought she was really pretty. And she's actually painting him. The blue gemstones are really cool. I was going to wait to put this on an Asian decor show, which I probably will if it doesn't sell. I am going to do an Asian decor at some point, a show, because I know that you guys are looking for stuff like that. Some people message me like, do you have this? You guys, I am so behind on messages. It's like insane. So if you have messaged me, please hang tight. I'm checking all my messages tonight before I edit my video for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I have to put out a video too. All right, so let's recap. I'm going to go into a different screen, and I can't see the chat right now, but I will soon. I'm going to show you the stuff that ran and didn't sell. So at this time, what we do is, if you like any of the things that I'm showing, just put it in the chat, and then when I come back to the chat, I'll see it and I'll rerun it, show it, and then rerun it. So there was this unusual painting. That's how we call it, the unusual painting. Then I had the beautiful hand-blown glass confetti style bulbous hand-blown, I said hand-blown twice, vase. I had the Cloisonné. This one, I mean, I can, because there's a dent, I can rerun this one for $5 if anyone's interested in it, because that's probably a bummer. Plus it says 2010, and it is Cloisonné. So if you like it, just remind me. You said $5, Sam, for that one. And then I also had the handkerchief vase. Really love the blue on here. It's almost like a slag glass. Got that one. Then I had this one. This Granny Squares tote. That's really cool. It's got my hair on it. And I had that one for 10. I'm sorry, for 12. It smells good. And then I had the American Goldfinch. This one just feels really, really good porcelain. She's real cute. And then I had the blue Scandinavian style flower mug. No handle. And then we had the inlaid, where are you? Oh, here. The Jerusalem tile wall hanging or trivet. Then we had the little dog box. He's cool. And then we had the Navajo. Oh my God, you guys are going to fall. The Edith John Navajo chicken. I love that guy. And then I had the Nature's Journey porcelain, Marjolaine Besten. Am I saying her name right? Cross. And then we had the Art Deco vase. That's super rare. I cannot find this thing online. I saw a similar one, but it wasn't exactly like that. And then we had the Mexican coconut angel that Letitia was talking about. And then I had the little catch-all the hand. And, oh my gosh, we had the vintage pottery bowl with the vibrant blue glaze. Love this thing. It is like really well made. And then I had the mountain range and lakeside mug. And that's it. Granny bag. Oh, she's recapping. Oh, hold on. Okay, can you show the dent on the ornament? Yeah. Here's the dent. So this would be how you would display it. The dent is on here. Looks like it took a fall and a couple of enamel chipping. So I would rerun that for $5. Cross and granny bag. All right, I got you guys. Granny bag. Oh, that's a really cool bag. I got that in, where did I get this? Hi, Angela. How are you, friend? Okay, let's see. Okay, no issues with it. It's in good condition. That's going for 12. Don't worry, I'll get to all the messages. Cross and Jerusalem trivet. You got it. Adam picked that Jerusalem trivet. Thank you so much for your bid. It's kind of like a chocolate. It's like the Napoleon ice cream, Neapolitan ice cream. That's so good. I used to mix it all up and it would be like this brown, and my mom would be disgusted by it. I know it's my favorite ice cream. Congratulations, that one is yours. I just love that. It's so cool. Can't talk tonight because I'm having a toothache. All right, so then we're gonna do the trivet, which is nice and very old. I think it is mid-century. It's actually an Italian tile, but a Jerusalem motif. All right, that is going for $12. You loved it, yeah. I have a lot of Judaica things. I was gonna actually do a whole show on it, but maybe I should do like a religious show and just show like a bunch of religious stuff. I did that one time, and it didn't go over so well. Mm-mm. I don't think I sold. Yeah, I sold one thing. I've never had a knickknack show where I haven't sold a single thing yet. I've at least sold at least one thing. you know. Thank you so much. That one is yours. Congratulations, Tanya. You will get the. Thank you guys for your bids. I really appreciate that. And then this one is like new with the original tag. So if you were to gift it to someone, I think that's awesome. See, you know, don't even have to say where you got it from if you don't want to. All right. In perfect condition. I'm going to run it for only $12. So pretty. I wrap really well, so don't worry, guys. I will, bubble wrap the hell out of your stuff. As you guys know who's bought for me before. I just got a shipment of 8 rolls. I do, right, Katie? 8 rolls. I've been buying my rolls from eBay now. I can send you guys the listing. It's free shipping. So you get 8 rolls for $120. This is really good. Congratulations, Angela. You got that. This is so beautiful. You're going to love that. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Jerusalem cross and granny bag. All right. Do you guys want me to run this for $5 with the dent in it? It is so pretty. It's very, the saying on it is really nice. And the mug. Oh, okay. Which mug? This one or this one? This is technically a mug. That's what it says online. The cup. Okay, you got it. No one will see that. Yeah. All right, let's do the little beautiful Scandinavian style cup mug. When I looked it up online, they call it a Japanese mug. So. All right, that's going for $12. So pretty. I was thinking of doing you guys like the mystery shows, right? So yeah, tomorrow is Thursday. I'll probably do one tomorrow. I don't want to like promise things because I say things and then you guys are probably like, she always says that and then she doesn't show up. But I'm thinking I want to do things before the zoo train because I don't want to interfere with it. Congratulations, Tanya. That one is yours, friend. It's so nice. I'm making a grapefruit salad. Why is everything that's good for you so time consuming? You're right. I hate meal prep. You're welcome. Congratulations, friend. I think that is it. So if you guys are thinking about anything else, just let me know. Just message me. I'm checking all my messages tonight. So I have 32 messages with requests of things. I think they're requests of things. So, oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Tanya. I'm going to get it checked out maybe tomorrow. I sure will. He is actually not here. He's staying at his dad's tonight because his dad has a humongous gym, like a community area, and it's like amazing. And here we only have a treadmill, an elliptical that doesn't work, and a bike and some weights. So I was like, well, all I'm going to be doing is listing and doing a show. So I'll see you tomorrow when I have to pack and ship. So I will. I'm going to call him right now and tell him that I sold a chicken to Letitia. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your bids and for hanging out with me. Thank you, Teresa. Love you. I love you guys. All right. I can't see the chat anymore because I'm on a different screen, but I'll likely see you guys at least one more time before we leave for the weekend. Let's go to, who should we go to? Let's go to Senna Girl Vintage. She has an estate sale thing going on. All right. So please follow me on YouTube. It is Jolie Flips Vintage. You can subscribe to our channel and then you'll be alerted if you hit the bell of our new videos, and then you can see what we pick up and we bring it here to Knickknacks. And catch you guys on the flip side.